Pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, second down. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Man, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. This is Jakeem Grant taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Time to meet the Green Bay offense, and a player in charge of it, first rounder from the 2020 draft out of Utah State, Jordan Love. First down, going to the air with Love. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Love. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Powers through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. And here's Allen to run with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Bird here.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. 15 yards there for number 15.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen.
Schultz hauls in the quick throw.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. After 1-7. EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Tyler Johnson,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The Packers at 11-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Hall. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Breece Hall with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down is Allen. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. They were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Up of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run with Hall. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing...
Touchdown, Packers! CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From midfield, here's Allen. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. It's Love now back near his goal line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Love. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this out past the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
This is where you step up. Right here, baby.
Ready up.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On play action, Love to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Final play of the half, Love. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime all evening. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, in this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
On 1st and 10, Love. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Love, they go play action now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right.
Play action this time with Love. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. CeeDee Lamb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start... Got to play catch-up here. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Allen now on first down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Cook now off the read option. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside in as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Hill. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Trouble, 38.
Love now to pass on first down. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Soldier Field. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Love's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Going back to Love. And the coverage terrific there. Down and incomplete.
Now he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. 14 yards that time for number 14. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. A give running right is Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Ball again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. Form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Allen. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Love's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Come on, set.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, it's Love. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 4th down, Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
This pass complete to Higgins. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Allen.
Game's over.
Now Allen. Gotta have this one. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds.
Plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Throwing is Allen.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Now Allen.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And incomplete in 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So it's all over.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team.